Good afternoon, everyone. It is indeed a privilege to have this session here. I would now request our Honourable Vice Chancellor, Dr. K S Suryavanshi, to kindly introduce our guest for the afternoon, Nobel Laureate 2006, Dr. Professor Muhammad Yunus.
Thank you, Mr. Sambit. Very good afternoon, sir. Sir, shall we allow Jeenat ma'am to upload and with the opening remarks, and then I introduce her and your talk, sir?
Go ahead. Yes, please.
Thank you, sir. Jeenat ma'am, all yours now.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you for joining our YSBC Yunus Social Business Network. This is a network of academic institutions focused on exploring more on social business. We have around 92 YSBCs in 34 countries all over the world, including many in India, who are studying social business through academic curriculum, workshops, social business competitions, providing consultancy to exterior organizations. So it is indeed a great pleasure for us to have your institution on board, and we look forward to working with everyone, the students, the academics, to explore more on social business. We have many activities going on, our YSBC lecture series, which are for you, the students, the academics, where entrepreneurs on social business are coming and talking about their experience. So we look forward to having your students and everyone join those. We have our events focused on social business. We just had our social business day in June, and we'll have a social business academia conference in November, and I invite everyone to participate in it. So that's just a short brief about what we do at Yunus Center. Of course, we look forward to doing social business workshops with your students very soon, detailed social business workshops. So you will find out more as we go on. So with that, I hand over to Dr. Suryavanshi again.
Thank you, ma'am. Would you like to upload or after some time?
The document?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay, the sharing. Okay, so we're very happy to have the university with us in our network, and I will now be sharing, screen sharing, to show the documents that have been signed. So just allow me to screen share. Here it is. So this is our the MoU that has been signed between Karnavati University and Yunus Center. If everyone can see it, there.
Yes, we can see.
This is the signed document, and this is our term of reference document that is also signed. And with this, we have the university on board to be our YSBC, our 93rd YSBC of the network.
Thank you. Thank you. Well done.
Really happy to have you on board, and we look forward to start working with you all very, very soon.
Thank you, Zeenat ma'am. Thank you so much for that lovely opening remarks. With your permission, sir, and moreover, it's blessings to have Professor Yunus, sir, with us this afternoon. We have heard that Light from Many Lamps is a book by Nancy. It's a very, very famous book. But light from many lamps, but many light from one lamp. How do I describe that? And how do I also describe Professor Yunus, who is also one of my mentors? I've spent beautiful days with him in Chandigarh, 2 days, where my vision also got shared. But since it's an academic duty, and going by why Professor Yunus had trained me during those 3 days, is that first ask how you are contributing to your organizations. First, then second, also ask that how you are contributing to a family where you live in, and third, also ask how you are contributing to the world in general and making people's lives better. So this, we have a light from many lamps, but many light from one lamp. On behalf of our Chancellor, Mr. Ritesh Hadazi, my personal behalf of all the deans, directors, teaching staff, non-teaching staff, faculty, and students of Karnavati University, we extend a very, very warm welcome and good afternoon to you, sir, for being with us and blessing us this afternoon. Thank you, sir, for joining. And from the bottom of the heart, we really are grateful to you for this gesture. This is going to be 93rd, association under Dr. Yunus Foundation and Center. And in the state of Gujarat, India, we are the first one to do that. And we also take that we are going to take your lessons and also implement things that you desired for whole life you have worked. Doing the academic duty very briefly, because I know time constraint is there. I'm trying to show a lamp to the sun. So please forgive me if I do some omissions and forget many, many things. How do you introduce an institution? You can introduce a person, a personality, but not an institution. His even the brief biodata or profile runs into 60 pages plus, but still I'll try to make an attempt to briefly introduce you and your work, sir. So this afternoon, Professor Dr. M. Yunus, as you know, he's a Nobel laureate, Nobel Peace Prize winner in 2006. He's also founder of Bangla Grameen Bank, Dhaka. And how it happened that, his journey began with Vanderbilt University with a PhD in economics. He returned to Bangladesh to start an academic career in Chittagong, a beautiful province. And so far, Professor Yunus has been awarded more than 40 PhDs by so renowned universities in the whole world that if you can count the continents, there will be many, many PhD from each continent. Sir has a lot of scholarly and fellowship. He was awarded a Fulbright Fellowship for USA 1965-66, awarded as Vanderbilt University and Teaching Fellowship 1966-69, awarded Eisenhower after President of USA name Fellowship in 1984, Senior Fellow Institute of Mediterranean Studies 2000. He was also awarded fellowship at University of Venice, Italy, and so many other things from there onwards. Membership and commission. Sir has been, very kind to give his expertise and guide many, many souls. He was also appointed secretary by Secretary General of United Nations as a member of International Advisory Group for the 4th World Conference on Women in Beijing, 1993-95. Appointed as member of the Global Commission for Women's Health in 1993-95 by Director General World Health Organization, who is right now battling the pandemic. Appointed as member of Advisory Council of Sustainable Economics Development, World Bank, Washington, 1993 onwards. He was then appointed as a UN expert group, in a senior role on women and finance, transforming. As some of you know that he's also considered and not considered. He's regarded and respected as a father of microfinance. And I'll explain in 2-3 minutes next what it means. He was a member of board of directors nationally to founder project director for Grameen Bank, iconic bank in Bangladesh. What State Bank of India is in India, same like Grameen Bank, Bangla Grameen Bank. He was a managing director for Grameen Bank Dhaka, and later on, founder and chairman and president of Grameen Krishi Foundation, Rangpur. Member board of directors he has held and blessed are board of directors for results, a citizens lobby in Washington, then board of trustees for Amana Ikhtiar Malaysia Kuala Lumpur, board of trustees of International Rice Research Institute Philippines. He was in 1990 till date chief patron credit and savings of hardcore poor cash poor Kuala Lumpur. 1992 steering committee of Aga Khan Foundation and Aga Khan for Architecture Geneva. 1992 till 2002, Board of Directors, Calvate World Value Fund, Washington. 1993 till date, he's on the Board of Directors, Foundation for International Community Assistance, FINCA, USA. 1995 onwards, he is International Crisis Group member in Washington. 96 onwards, he's a patron of United Kingdom Social Investment Forum, London. And 1998 onwards, he's the Board of Directors of United Nations Foundation, Washington, DC. And also founding patron of C21. 2000 till date, he is in the Oxford Research Group. He has been awarded, how do I say, what awards? You can take the map of the globe, put your finger, and whatever the nation it shows, he has been awarded by that nation. That's Professor Yunus for us this afternoon. Ladies and gentlemen, as a apex honor from Bangladesh, President Award 1978, it's very rare award, rarest of the rare award. Philippines, Raman Magsaysay, 1984. Bangladesh, again, Central Bank of Award, 1995, he was awarded for this thing. And thereafter, as he went on, as he said that when he went to Chittagong, he found that the banks were unwilling to lend to the very, very poor. And sir believed that, the poor should not go to the bank, rather the bank should go to the poor. And in this sequence, he started with a microfinance with just 10 rupees from his personal saving. But I will continue with the award. USA Humanitarian Award 1993. He was awarded by the CARE USA. Sri Lanka, Muhammad Sahabuddin Award for Science in Economics 1993. Bangladesh again, Rear Admiral M.A. Khan Memorial Gold Medal 1993. USA, he was awarded World Food Prize 1994. Germany, He was awarded with Planetary Consciousness Business Innovation Prize 1997. He was awarded with Help for Self-Help Prize 97 by Norway. Italy, he was given the Man for Peace Award much before the Nobel Peace Prize came to him. Or I'll say, why I said Nobel Peace Prize came to him. Professor Yunus never went to the Peace Prize. The award came to him, UK. One World Broadcasting Trust Media Award 1998. Spain, he was awarded the Prince of Asturias Award Concord 1998. Australia, Sydney Peace Prize 1998. Japan, he was awarded with Ozaki Award 1998. India, awarded Indira Gandhi Prize 1998. France, Jasal of the Year Award 1998. India, again he was awarded at Shera Bengali 2006. USA, he was awarded Global Trailblazer, and again USA 2007 Social Entrepreneur, followed by in India Rabindranath Tagore Birth Centenary. Gave him a nice plaque in his in respect of his services to the poorest of the poor. Netherlands, he was awarded with award for EFR Business Week Award and so many other things. So you see, it's very difficult to introduce an institution, but what is most important, sir, right from an academic career way back coming from UK, he would have continued, but he believed that instead of shaping few lives, he chose the whole world as his family. And his life has been like that. It's a lighting light for us. Sir, this afternoon, Karnavati University is blessed to have you, sir. And I, as their Chief Academic Officer, on behalf of my Chancellor, so welcome you. And we are grateful that you agreed to include us through an MoU with Yunus Center. And we promise to keep the good work going on, sir. With this, may I request a few words as a motivation to our academic community of 800 plus, right now listening to you, sir, this afternoon.
Thank you very much, Suryavanshi, Professor Suryavanshi. I'm absolutely delighted to be with you today, and great to meet you again after Chandigarh. I was looking forward to it. And congratulations for joining this Yunus Social Business Center. This will bring us closer to each other as a person and also as an institution, as a Karnavati University. So that's very important step that you are taking today. And thank you for reading through the whole CV, which you didn't have to do. But anyway, it's a pleasure to hear you and speak to you on this occasion. This is very important because we are dealing with the young people, and I keep reminding that they are the future, and they are the one who will build a new world. And in the context of the pandemic, I'm trying to point out that again and again, that the pandemic has been a disaster for all of us all over the world. It's a crisis of the century. But at the same time, it offers us a great opportunity. So the opportunity part I wanted to highlight, why I call it an opportunity. It's an opportunity because everything collapsed. All our institutions collapsed, all our economic system collapsed. People lost their livelihoods. People lost their jobs, not in millions, but in terms of billions. And income, and many lost their lives and continue to lose their lives. It's a terrible, terrible situation globally. It's not just one country. It's a global phenomenon. What it has done, the damages it's done, made us aware of the weaknesses of our system. Why all of a sudden all these things happen? Suddenly selfishness became the cornerstone of everything that we are doing. Even the big countries, rich countries, became very selfish, only looking to themselves rather than looking at the world in the crisis period. The issue that I try to focus, that Corona is a global enemy. We should have been fighting it global as a global unit together, not in a segregated way. While we are telling ourselves that we are a global village, and that's what we are describing, that economy and the technology has brought us so close, we became a global village. We are so close to each other. Suddenly, pandemic has shown we are really, truly isolated islands away from each other. We don't care what happens to other islands. We are busy with our own islands. And that's what the rich countries have demonstrated. That's what the powerful countries have demonstrated. They couldn't care less of the other people. When the vaccine thing came, it became more vivid. They became so parochial, trying to save them. And they started hoarding vaccines rather than sharing vaccines, rather than making sure there's a global plan for vaccines so that every country, every population has access to vaccines. That's where we are trying to promote the idea of making vaccine as a patent-free good so that anybody can produce anywhere in the world. And we have been doing this again and again, drawing attention, and we keep hitting the thick wall of the rich countries who don't want to remove the patent right because they want to make, their companies want to make money. So vaccine companies became extra rich. Many of their staff, many of their board members, almost all the shareholders became extra rich. Many billionaires are produced during this period in these companies. They made $26 billion as a profit for 1 year for the vaccine sale. So this is what's going on. One company, $26 billion, another company, $15 billion, and so on. So this is, and they want to protect it. They don't want to open the door so that everybody can produce it. So this is a crisis of people being so selfish, and money became such a magnet, holding people together for them to chase money, nothing else. The fact that we have to save people around the world completely disappeared from our mirror. We don't see anything in our front, in our view. So in this context, we see the pandemic has stopped the basic economic machine. It's like a train which is carrying us very fast with economic growth and everything. We're enjoying it. But now that train has stopped. And I'm drawing attention that now that the train has stopped, why don't we get off? Get off this train, which is taking us to disaster, because we are getting closer to disaster every day through global warming, through wealth concentration, through massive unemployment, and so on. So I said there's a good time to stop the train, as it stopped the train, to get off the train and go in another direction. And instead of going to the suicidal direction, we go to the direction where better life is waiting for us. I keep reminding the policymakers that if you continue to go through the old roads, you always end up with the old destination. In this case, old destination is our end of the journey. We are coming to the last station very soon. So we should not go through the old road anymore. We have to go to the new destination, not the old destination. In order to go to the new destination, we have to build new roads. That's where the task of the universities begin. That's what the universities do, build roads, build new roads all the time. So extra responsibility comes to the universities to build new roads, to go to new destination. And I define the destination, which we want to grow, as a destination of a world of 3 zeros. The 3 zeros are 0 net carbon emission, so that global warming doesn't exist anymore, and 0 wealth concentration to end poverty once for all. So that's a 0 wealth concentration. Today, wealth is concentrated in fewer and fewer hands. All the wealth is in the hands of only few people. 99% of the people don't have anything. All the wealth is in the hands of the 1% of the people. So we want to undo that. That's a disaster path. So we want to go to a path where wealth and people will live together. They will not be separated out from each other. All people will be owning all wealth, not few people owning all the wealth. And then 0 unemployment by unleashing the power of entrepreneurship in all of us. Entrepreneurship exists, but somehow our education system take it away from them. They force them to become job seekers. We are telling our young people how to get a good job. That idea has to go. We come out as a natural human being, as entrepreneurs, and solve the problems of the world. And we do things in a creative way. We are creative people. That's what human beings are, creative. But job takes away that creativity. So this is the direction we want to go, create a world of 3 zeros. And that's the responsibility of the university. So in order to initiate that, because the university is giving the path of the old path, always giving the old path, and which is a disaster path. So I'm trying to say that at least give the impression, to give the idea to the young people, a new path has to be built. If we cannot do it, they have to do it. It is their responsibility, and they are much better than us because our minds are already made up. Our minds are already polluted by the old thinking. So young people have the fresh minds, fresh thinking. They can build the new roads to go to the new destination. That's where the Social Business Center, the Yunus Social Business Center that you have created today, the 93rd of it, is all about, to bring young people together to think about how to create that new road and go there. Along with that, we're also introducing, and you'll be hearing a lot from us about that, creating 30 clubs. We are encouraging young people to form 5-member 30 clubs. Just 5 young people get together, form a club of 30 to talk about what are the 30s, how do we get there, how to build the new roads, and so on. Their thinking process will start the initiation of the creative activity of reaching there. If you're not aware of it, you're only busy with looking for jobs, we'll never get to the 30 wall. So we have to keep on thinking, what is this about? How do we do that? What will be my contribution in creating 30 wall? And I tell them very clearly, I said, well, simple thing is, why don't you promise to yourself, you will not contribute to global warming yourself, just one. You make sure I will not contribute to global warming myself. I will not contribute to wealth concentration myself. I will not create a world of unemployment. I will encourage myself and others to become an entrepreneur. So this is your contribution, to begin with yourself. And if you can persuade others, that's fine, better. If you can attract other people, that's great, so that we can reach that goal of 30. That's what the whole idea is. And I'm very, very happy that we could start this journey together and make it happen. Just to make the start. Everything starts small, but the potential is very large, very significant. So that's our journey. And I'm very, very happy to have this occasion and talk to you and to your students and your faculty members and all of you together. Let's work it together, make a new world of 30. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. I'm very grateful, sir. And I'm sure your words of wisdom has helped a lot of our youngsters. We'll take the kind of the guidance shown to us, and we will definitely try to walk on that path by creating new roads for our entrepreneurs and students. So truly grateful. Before Mr. Sambit, I'll also request Madam Lamia Murshid to kindly speak few words.
Thank you. I have nothing much to add except to welcome you to the Karnavati University, to our network. As Zinat mentioned, there's 93 of them now with your inclusion in 33 countries. And for us, it's very encouraging to see this, because every year the number is growing and at a faster rate. And one of the things that we do at the Yunus Center is to facilitate the connections between the universities, so that you can learn from each other, connect from each other, and gain energy from each other in these actions. There's already quite a lot of activities happening in this field within some of the universities that, which have been around for with their centers for more than 10 years, and then the new ones that are coming along. And Yunus Center organizes events throughout the year, but especially twice, once in June and once in November, where all the network members come together. So the next one is the Social Business Academia Conference and the Global Social Business Summit in November, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th. So I just invite you to be part of that, so you can also get to know the other actors in the network and see whether there are any areas of synergy. That's all I wanted to say, and thank you and welcome again, and congratulations.
Thank you so much, madam, and thank you so much, sir. But if the time had been there, I would have also recounted a lot of secrets about what sweet is very favorite for Professor Yunus, what food he likes, like a menu card. So thank you, sir. I think we look forward, but truly grateful. Our Chancellor has sent his personal greetings to you, sir, Mr. Ritesh.
Thank you. Please thank him for me.
His personal regards and personal greetings. We will take the task given to us, and we'll connect more. So thank you so much for blessing us. Sambit, you may close it with permission, sir.
Thank you.
On behalf of Karnavati University, United World Institute of Design, and all of us here present right now in this live stream, I must once again thank Professor Dr. Yunus and the Yunus Center to confer us with the MoU, making us the first in Gujarat to have this honor. It was an inspiration to listen to you about your insights on the crisis of selfishness versus the opportunity of getting off that proverbial old train to a new destination of the world of three zeros. As you so astutely put, let us get back to to being the natural entrepreneurs that us human beings are. And I'm really, really looking forward to actually personally engaging with YSBC. Thank you so very much. It was indeed an honor. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you very much.